members of the American Academy of Sciences and Letters, are scholars who have made extraordinary contributions in the humanities, social sciences, natural sciences, mathematics, engineering, the arts, and the learned professions. Tonight, we will invest a total of 60 new members into the Academy, including later tonight, the 10 recipients of this year's Barry Prize. The remarkable achievements of these 60 scholars are an inspiration to us. They include Nobel laureates, Pulitzer Prize winner, the recipients of practically every other prestigious prize the academic world has to offer. Their accomplishments range from advances in gene editing and chemical systems modeling to the composition of novels and symphonies, to the close study of legal systems, historical developments, religious ideas, the phenomena of human happiness, and the uniquely human capacity for language. I now invite new Academy members who are present to come forward so we can recognize you and confer upon you the Gold Medal of Academy membership. I also ask those being invested to place your signatures in the Academy's register. New members not present tonight, it's about 30 altogether, will be invested in abstention and will be invited to participate in our next glorious celebration here as we meet year after year in these newly hallowed halls. Let us begin.
All right. Susan C. Alberts. Susan C. Alberts, Robert F. Durden Distinguished Professor of Biology and Evolutionary Anthropology at Duke University, whose award-winning work includes one of the world's longest-running field studies of primate behavior in the wild, ongoing since 1971. Is the photographer here? Oh, you're getting it? Okay. You just want to make sure the photographer's getting it. If you would sign the Academy Register, thank you. Clifford Ando. Yes, either way. Clifford Ando, Robert O. Anderson Distinguished Service Professor and Professor in the Departments of Classics and History and in the College at the University of Chicago, whose frequently honored work brings together the histories of religion, law, and government in the ancient Mediterranean world. Daniel Asia. Daniel Asia, Professor of Composition at the University of Arizona, whose widely performed work includes numerous symphonies and other compositions, as well as insightful lectures on how music connects humanity to sources of identity, community, and transcendent meaning. Peter Berkowitz. Peter Berkowitz, Tad and Diane Taub Senior Fellow at the Hoover Institution at Stanford University, whose influential work in political and legal thought, in the academy and civil service, has helped secure the protection of human rights and the practice of responsible constitutional self-government. Clifford Brangwynne. Clifford P. Brangwynne, June K. Wu 92 Professor of Chemical and Biological Engineering and founding director of the Omen Darling Bioengineering Institute at Princeton University, whose prize-winning work has helped to build an entire new area of scientific inquiry connecting biology with material science. J. Christopher Clemens. J. Christopher Clemens, Executive Vice Chancellor, Provost, and Jaroslav Folda Distinguished Professor of Physics and Astronomy at the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill, who, as an astronomer, helped trace the history of lithium back to its origins in the Big Bang, and as Provost, helped trace the mission of the university back to its origins in the shared pursuit of truth. Jeffrey Eugenides. Jeffrey Eugenides, Louis and Loretta Glucksman Professor in English and American Letters at the New York University, whose novels have won the Pulitzer and numerous other prestigious awards, confronting us with the perplexing challenges of identity, belonging, desire, and meaning. Philip Hamburger. Philip Hamburger, Maurice and Hilda Friedman Professor of Law at Columbia University, whose preeminent work in civil liberties law has helped secure the protection of personal freedoms in areas including speech, press, religion, property, contract, and academic scholarship and science. Lee Jussim. Lee Jussim, Distinguished Professor of Psychology at Rutgers University, whose path-breaking work in social psychology has helped us understand and respond to such problems as stereotyping, prejudice, discrimination, political radicalization, and the decline of academic standards in social science. Brian G. Keating. Brian G. Keating, Chancellor's Distinguished Professor of Physics at the University of California, San Diego, whose singularly inventive work includes building the Simons Observatory, devising new ways of studying cosmic radiation at the South Pole, and writing the best-selling book, Losing the Nobel Prize. Stephen Macedo. Stephen Macedo, Lawrence S. Rockefeller Professor of Politics at Princeton University, whose influential work in political and legal thought has encouraged us to strengthen our commitment to equal rights and diversity of viewpoints, both in the public square and in university governance. The Honorable Bertha Kalifon Madras. The Honorable Bertha Kalifon Madras, Professor of Psychobiology at Harvard University, whose pioneering medical work has advanced our understanding of addiction and whose dauntless civil service has reduced harm by helping people free themselves from the chains of chemical dependency. Steven Pinker. Steven Pinker, Johnstone Family Professor of Psychology at Harvard University, whose prize-winning work on cognition and language challenges us to think rationally about who and what we are, and to resolutely defend social and academic protections for rational discourse. H. Vincent Poor. H. Vincent Poor, Michael Henry Stratter University Professor at Princeton University, whose frequently honored work in information theory, machine learning, and network science has laid the groundwork for advances in wireless networks and energy systems to serve human needs more efficiently. Christian Smith. Christian Smith, William R. Kennan Jr. Professor of Sociology at the University of Notre Dame, whose path-breaking work has profoundly shaped our understanding of the relationship between personhood and culture and the complex ways moral and religious belief are changing in the modern world. Jenny Strauss Clay. Jenny Strauss Clay, William Kennan Professor of Classics Emerita at the University of Virginia, whose influential work on ancient Greek poetry has deepened our understanding both of its view of the cosmos and humanity's place in it, and of what it means to interpret poetic texts. Salvatore Torquato. Salvatore Torquato, Louis Bernard Professor of Natural Sciences at Princeton University, whose award-winning work in statistical mechanics and soft condensed matter theory has helped us understand patterns in the structure of physical systems with applications in physics, chemistry, biology, mathematics, material science, and engineering. Noel Vallis. Noel Vallis, Kingman Brewster Jr. Professor of Spanish and Portuguese at Yale University, whose widely honored work on the literature, culture, and history of modern Spain and support for open inquiry in the university summons us to reflection on topics ranging from war and religion to gender and celebrity.
On behalf of the board of the American Academy of Sciences and Letters, I hereby invest you as members of the Academy with all rights and privileges thereunto pertaining. Congratulations.